everybody. This is Jason Lee with Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored, and we're back with Jackie Christie.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much for coming up on the show.
Appreciate it.
Right before you came in, we were talking about Doug's balls and Melyssa's puppy bumps.
Yeah.
She's allergic to dogs. A dog licked her on the face, and now she has bumps. But you're so beautiful, people won't even notice.
Oh, my God. Thanks, Jason.
But I do, for all of you that can't see him right there.
And it pushed me closer to the bumps.
Jesus. No, you're beautiful.
Thank you. I'm allergic to dogs, but I don't know if you saw him on your way in. It's a little French bulldog. Super cute.
Explains why you and your ex didn't work out.
Yeah.
And kissed it in the mouth, too.
And I did not kiss him in the mouth.
I was right there. You kissed the dog in the mouth.
I did not. He was kissing my face. He licked my neck, and I was like, okay, somebody got to take
Damn,
it.
Went lower.
He's getting more action than a lot of these motherfuckers in Hollywood.
That's the truth right there. That's the truth. It is a sad state of affairs, my love life.
So season 5 of The Basketball Wives has aired, and Jackie, you're already on there in some shit.
I know.
Jackie, what's going on?
They just hate me on there, don't they?
No.
I don't understand. I don't know. I'm just doing me. And
You're highly entertaining. I will definitely say that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the purpose of it.
And Jackie's probably the only reason why I watch, because I said Jackie has this really unique way of starting a bunch of shit and then saying, what the fuck are y'all fighting for?
I swear, Jason, I do not be starting trouble with them girls. Do you think I'd be starting trouble?
I think that you're so good at starting shit that if you left the show, I would not even watch anymore.
Thank you, but no.
That's how good you are.
I just believe in being transparent and making everybody, hold true to who you are. And if you did something, say it.
Okay, so speaking of that, do you believe that Draya actually sucked Gilbert Arenas off or not?
First of all, we are not going to have a conversation about Miss Draya. Well, she's Draya. I don't even really know. I just know that Draya and I were great friends on the show and off the show, and that's all I know.
Are you guys still friends now?
Yeah, well, last time me and you were together, I seen her. But everything was good as far as I'm concerned. I mean, unless she know otherwise, I'm waiting to hear that.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were your thoughts when there was a post that went out, a tweet or whatever. It was a headline that said that Basketball Wives had lost at least half its viewership, and they attributed that to Draya's departure, and then she tweeted she reposted it with the little eyes, like, ooh, What were your thoughts on that?
With no disrespect to Draya, I feel like Draya brought things to the show, as do I, and I'm still there. And I think that Draya was a great addition to the show, but that wasn't the reason, and they didn't lose the viewers. Power debuted the same day in that 9:00 time slot. So a lot of people, they had to compete. And Power actually only had 1.4 million. We had 1.55 million.
Oh, really?
So
actually,
we still are very high.
Okay.
Yes, people are used to no, Melissa. People are used to it being like 1.72 million a show, and then by the end of the night, it's like 4 million. Right now, we were at 2 million. Now it went up to 1.355 or something like that. I don't know, 1.
So I probably just lost the hood niggas that night. I just lost the hood niggas for Power, then it came back.
And then Viacom's a monster, so they switched the time up right quick. And
I mean, we are Viacom family.
There it is.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes,
our season 3
it.
airs August 15th, so gotta watch that. So do you think Draya was just bitter, or do you think it was, was she trying to prove a point? Because, you were there before Draya, you're there now.
Well, why did she leave? Was it like an amicable?
I want to know what they think in terms of, do you think it was just a hater shit, or?
No, I think whatever happened between Draya and the show itself was something that I wasn't privy to. I wasn't around during that time. I was shooting some other stuff. But no,
so you were booked.
Gangster. I was booked. I was busy.
No.
I don't know.
No, Draya, if she was here, I'd be happy. If she's not, I'm happy for her. Whatever she's doing with her life, I hope she prospers.
So in case you didn't see it, so Draya was in a scene, if I could recall, they went to an event. It was a cancer type of event for Brandy. When she walked off, she thought cameras weren't rolling. They were still filming something. I think a producer was filming on a cell phone. Ended up getting her saying some really reckless shit. Then put that in the show, made her look really bad, and then Draya was gone. Wow. Was that right?
Something like that, I guess. Like that. Yeah, she just felt like she had... she didn't fit no more. Her and Malaysia and those guys all fell out, and I think she just chose, and the show chose, so they all just decided to amicably split. Wow. And now here we are.
Well, we've had, the show's had a lot of turnover, like the Govan sisters have been on the show, and we've had Laura on our show. Did you hear that?
Oh, I
interview?
seen it. Yeah. Oh, I watched it a couple times. there was things I had to go back and say. Wait, did Laura just say that? Especially the part when she said, "No, not that time. That wasn't that disease. The other disease."
Jeez.
I was like, Laura, now stop.
See, now here's
But
where,
she's fine.
Here's where I'm
Laura.
confused because I know you and all the girls, and I don't get in everybody's personal business.
Yeah,
So
you never
outside
have.
of Hollywood Unlocked stuff and the show and whatever, like I don't call you and say, "Did this happen?" Because I honestly just don't have the time or interest to do that.
Yeah.
But I found it really interesting interviewing her and then talking to Gilbert. I ran into Gilbert somewhere and had a long conversation with him, and I was confused at who was telling the truth.
I love both of those guys. I mean, Gilbert, I know through my husband, of course, and through being in the NBA is like a family. I will always have nothing but love and respect for him. As far as Laura goes, I've known her since 1999 or 2000, so a long time. So
Jackie
I
just
wish,
came from media training, Joe. So PC today. Oh man.
No, seriously, and I mean, I'm not even being politically correct. I'm keeping it real. I really dig all of them. I'm just not,
Yeah.
What did you feel about her sharing the details of how her sister hooked up with Matt Barnes to allegedly get her out of her marriage? Did you think that was cool, or did you think she shouldn't have threw her under the bus?
That part I must have went to the bathroom on.
Laura basically said that there
Both
was
times you watched okay.
I might have went to make a drink during that part. I don't think.
Laura basically said that in order to keep Gloria off of her men, specifically Gilbert being one of them, because she alleges that they slept together, she set her up with Matt Barnes so that she would leave her men alone. That was,
and then Matt, Gilbert, her brother Lonnie, they all went on this online tirade against her, and then she said, basically alleged that Lonnie, her brother, was gay in the closet gay.
Oh.
Did you miss all that?
That part, I think I disengaged after I saw the interview. Not that it was bad, but I just really said a prayer for the whole situation for everybody. Meaning, for everybody, because I just hate to see anybody going through anything. And I haven't talked to Laura, so I couldn't judge whether she was being honest, not honest. I don't know.
You tuned in to see if she said Jackie Christie name out her mouth. I think what's going on. I see what's happening now.
Well, last season, Jackie allowed her husband to go on a date with Melyssa.
Yeah. It wasn't a date. It was a meeting.
That's what
they want to call it a date.
But because the Jackie Christie I know from Sacramento Kings era would have killed Melyssa.
You know what? Honestly, I had gotten to the point, Jason, that I just really wanted her to see who I was as a person from somebody else, because obviously what I was saying wasn't getting through to Malaysia at the time. I call it Malaysia, but yeah. So I just felt like that would be a good.
So for somebody who doesn't have the opportunity to watch the show as much as I'd like to,
okay.
Malaysia and you is the person that you seem to have had the most friction with. Is that a correct assessment?
Yeah, out of all the girls, it would be me in Malaysia.
Yeah. Okay. And Jason, why is that? I know you have an opinion on that.
I think that they both have very strong personalities. I think in this show, Jackie tends to be the person that initially gets along with everybody and then falls out with everybody. Malaysia tends to just gravitate towards a person that becomes her BFF, and they just ride or die together. Because, like with Love and Hip Hop, it's safer to have a sidekick throughout a season, right? I think so.
I think you might be right. But I have no problem with Malaysia.
So let's get back to Doug Christie and you weighing the balls. Being a married man, I need to find out what's the measurements? Like, how do you weigh? Like, how do you know that maybe he just masturbated or
what's the apparatus that was used?
See, it's funny because that comment I made, I knew the cameras was rolling because of course we were filming, but it was in confidence to Shawnee, just talking, just rapping with a girl talk. We talk like that.
Oh, okay.
And so I was just telling her that you can just look at them. I don't necessarily go up and just hold them,
right.
But that it just grew into this big thing of how much do they weigh. But you can see if they're all shriveled up and empty, then where did the stuff go? It done went somewhere. Somebody done took it out of there.
So what does that conversation? How does that conversation go when they seem dried up?
I've now realized how wrong I have been in my relationships. How much
pull your pants down, baby.
Yeah.
Right now.
If they're full, he has not been intimate in about 4 or 5 days. You can tell. You know what I mean? But if they're empty, then what happened? Where did it go? Come on, Jason.
Too late.
Yeah, if I glance and see it, I'm like, oh, you didn't wait for me. What happened? But I know he's not going to fool around with a female.
But now you're giving him head, so he's right. Because I know you for a while, Jackie had this thing where she would not give her husband head, and I'm telling you right now, after the first date, if I don't get no head, I ain't fucking with you.
No,
let alone a marriage.
I have never had oral sex. I tried it once. I don't like it.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Because I don't know how to do it. Can somebody teach
okay,
me
wait.
in another life? In another life?
Hold on a second. We're talking about giving and receiving?
Either.
And you don't like it receiving?
No. I just think, I don't know. I'm just not into that. I'm into other stuff.
She just said recently that she couldn't be with a man that didn't give head.
That's what Malaysia and all those guys say. The girls on the show think I'm weird.
It's a prerequisite.
Why?
Oh yeah, because I mean I've had it. I've had it done the right way.
Oh really?
I've had a conversation with God. You know.
Okay.
It's like, yeah.
Well, Jesus wasn't on my main line with that
Where have I
conversation.
been?
Yeah,
So you chasing that first high again, huh?
Oh, that cherry high.
See that dog that gave you them puppy bumps.
Listen,
started
we're
getting
Okay,
on
that's
talking
it.
about the damn
dog.
puppy.
So if the dog went down there with bumps, what came
Listen,
up
let me
there?
tell you something.
Okay,
I'm just
Listen,
asking. I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
y'all
just
listen,
asking.
Don J,
I'm
zero
sorry.
in on my face
I'm
right
just
now,
sorry.
okay? Zero in on it, okay? There's
Don't
nothing.
pull too close.
Shut up.
Here, sip some of this botcha. How you do it?
No, I don't know. I think one day maybe I might get into that. I'm just not into that. I'm into other stuff. I like mental
you be open-
stimulation.
would you-
Mental stimulation's better than oral sex.
Fuck that.
You guys better try to get with it. You ain't got none of that.
First of all, I'm in a different community. We don't fuck with mental stimulation.
You can do it too,
No,
Jason.
I
I'm
don't have the
telling you.
time. I don't have the mental
He said
capacity.
the time.
No, I'm all about the cerebral stimulation that you're
There.
talking to. You got to have the mental connection because if you don't, then that just shuts down
There
like
it
a
is.
steel
That's
bear
cerebral.
See,
trap.
Melissa, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cerebral stimulation she's talking about is called marijuana.
Yeah, basically.
You know what? I'm just gonna call him Bin Laden from now.
No.
He's always blowing up my spot. Always.
Well, that's the only thing I'll be blowing up.
My mental is about arguing. I think arguing is my mental type. I can't do that.
That's my
Arguing
thing,
is
too.
the mental where it's like, ooh, all right. Then afterwards we get it in. So mental
said we get it in.
is my argument.
I
That's
just left
sexy.
the argument and I'm leaving here and going back to another man.
Are you? Oh, Jesus. So you going to be busy tonight.
So how do you keep a marriage like yours and how have you kept it intact for so many years? How many years have you been married?
20, and we've gotten married 20 times.
That is amazing.
I saw that. I saw that they get
That
married
is
every year.
amazing.
That is
So,
dope.
so do you think? Oh yeah, I went to one of her remarriages at a sushi bar at Cairo Sushi Bar.
I can't.
I won't blow up your spot on that one, but
can't.
there were people in there with sushi all over. It was real sexual. I know too much of your business to do this radio
Was there homeless
show.
people in there that day? I just had to ask. Were they serving the sushi?
Anyway, I'm not gonna blow up her spot.
No, you.
Oh, you gotta call
So
me.
basically,
No.
okay,
It's
so
fine.
back in the day, she used to talk to the guy who owned that sushi spot, Kairos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it lasted 1 month.
It was about a year ago.
He called me one day
No,
and
it's
said,
not.
"Please come
It was
get her.
not.
She's about to tear my house down."
So I'm starting to get the thing. Melyssa Ford date owners of restaurants. I'm getting the thing. now.
Oh yeah,
No.
because earlier before this segment we talked about you and Beauty and Essex and the manager.
See?
Oh, okay, fine.
God,
So-
there's something there.
That's two.
Well, the show's only an hour.
Jesus, if he said something.
So, do you think? How do you think the other girls like deal with you on the show, being that you really are the only basketball wife? Because Shawnee doesn't have a man that plays basketball. She dates Marlon. Does she
Yeah.
still date Marlon?
Yeah.
He's an actor.
I mean, I can't speak for her. I don't know what they
From what
do.
you remember.
Yeah, definitely. Marlon's a sweetheart.
And then none of the other girls have basketball men in their lives. So you're really the only basketball wife.
Yeah, and Brandy.
Oh yeah, but he's not living with her, right?
Married?
We'll have to wait and see
I don't
this
know.
season. Okay. As of
But
last
yeah,
season,
they understand and they know that I don't play when it comes to my marriage, and I think that me and Doug's relationship has endured.
do y'all feel like there's some shit that'll come out on you right under all that nice.
When it comes to that, yeah. But no, we just we have that mental connection. It's about communication. It's about sacrifice, and it's about just being committed to the commitment. And I let him live, and he lets me live. He knows I'm a freak. He's my freak.
You don't let them live, but you let them live.
Oh no, he lives.
lives?
Believe me, he can't physically. We yeah.
Would you ever give him a hall pass and say, "I will let you go out and have sex with a woman once a month"?
Once a month.
Too
No,
often.
he can't be
That's too
physical.
often. She ain't gonna go for that.
He
Once a
cannot be physical with her, but he definitely, we go there mentally. That's what I mean by that mental connection.
Would you ever bring
We have sex
another
all the
woman
time.
in the room? Have
Not,
you ever?
not
brought a woman?
physically, but they've been in the room.
Oh, they've been watching.
Mentally.
Watching?
No, mentally.
Oh, mentally. Oh, y'all scream their name
So
out
you guys
loud?
talk
Like,
it. Yeah,
we
okay.
talk. You understand. I don't know how explicit y'all can get, but
Oh, we can go.
yeah.
On
we
this
go.
show?
So would you-
Oh my God. Say whatever you want.
So would you ever let another woman join you on the bedroom?
No.
Even if he said, "I really need that."
No. I just be that other woman, and I've been that before.
So you just transitioned into somebody else?
Yeah.
Have you ever transitioned into one of the other basketball wives?
Great question. I might have been one or two of them here and there, but
Really?
he wasn't attracted to that. I thought it was attractive.
So what would be the worst if he was to get mentally connected with another woman or
That would kill.
physically connected with another woman? So mentally would be worse.
Mentally would
Mentally
be worse.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see where you're going.
Yeah.
You're deep with it. Okay.
So so inside the show, Megan James was there last season. She's no longer there.
No.
Yeah, so there's new cast members, correct? So who's new to the show this season?
Angel Love, she's Angel Brink's friend, and there's DJ Duffy. And
Out of Dallas, who's Amber Rose's friend. She actually did she has a whole do-over in terms of when I first met her. I met her in a rainbow leotard with some fishnet stockings. Her ass was out. She had these crazy color braids, and now she's like the sex vixen or something. I don't know.
she's gorgeous.
She looks great.
What's her name? I gotta Google her. What's her name?
DJ Duffy.
DJ Duffy. Okay, and then there's also another
January.
And January's plot line or claim to fame is she broke up Kim Kardashian and Reggie Bush. Is that the rumor?
Well, that's the rumor, but I don't know January. So she's not a cast member.
And she does. Oh, she's not. So she doesn't run in your circles. You've never. It's not a girl you've hung out with.
Never.
Would you hang out with her? Because there was an episode. I will say I don't know when it's gonna happen. I actually attended, where you and her, you got a little heated in there.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. What? But I will tell you guys,
Spoiler alert.
watch this season of Basketball Wives LA. It's going to be crazy. It's so much exciting things going on and things that you're not even expecting to see. It's twists, turns, turbulence, shocking things.
Did the show this season get a chance to feature a lot of the business endeavors that because clearly we've got your cognac here.
Yeah.
But do you get a chance to feature? Because I did reality TV before, had a very, specific, we're skate over that. Skate right over that.
Yeah.
She got hit in the head with a cognac bottle.
Yeah,
Oh.
basically.
It wasn't vodka, it was vodka.
Oh my God.
So the
Yeah.
bottle was harder. The bottle was a little harder.
It was
vodka.
it was insane.
was
It was insane. Chick who did it needs to be committed.
So
So anyways, back to Jackie and the cognac. So
got to Google that too.
Did the show get a chance to, feature all of your business endeavors that you have going on as a, so.
Yeah, definitely. I love not only being with VH1, but Shed Media. I've been there 5 years, and I've been able to use that platform for 4 of my businesses. So yeah, it's amazing. It's inspirational. I know there's a lot of ups and downs, but
Right.
for the most part, if you have a business and you are doing that, and that is a part of your life, it can be covered on reality TV. And that's why when people say, well, I don't know about doing reality TV, it's like,
You have to
amazing vehicle.
I was telling Jason, when Jason was approached by Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I was just like, just understand what your strategy is. You have to go into that because the twists and turns are sometimes manipulated, and if you just kind of let them decide what's going on, your true self won't be discovered.
And I'll say Jackie and Malaysia were both very helpful for me because transitioning from a private person to a public person was difficult. Like I would show up to set and just be me and be cool, and then somebody I just had lunch with yesterday was attacking me.
Yeah.
Now I've just told the whole cast, look, I will fucking kill everybody. So we're not even going there. No more. I'm not a rookie anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at being famous, but I will definitely drag your whole family in front of the world.
And he will.
And they've been nice to me this season. I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So
Yeah, that's a hell of a comment.
yeah, when your fuck meter's below 0, you're pretty much gonna be okay. Yeah, no, but I've had a great experience. So for you with the other girls on the show, Megan, I'm going back to Megan really quick. I liked her last season.
Yeah.
I thought she was good TV.
yeah, I like.
Why didn't she come back?
I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. It's strange because sometimes girls will come, they'll be great, and then all of a sudden the next season will come and they're just not there. So I don't know.
So this show is sponsored by the Money Team, Floyd Mayweather. I was with him about a couple weeks ago, and some girl walked by and I said, she has a fupa. And he was like, what the fuck is a fupa? I actually learned that word from Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
Do you want to just tell them what a fupa? I don't know if you know what a fupa is.
Well, Draya came up with the idea because I was doing a commercial for my cognac, and Megan stepped out of the car, and I guess she had a pooch on her stomach, which most of us have if we have kids, but Megan didn't, and Draya seen it and said, oh, she has a fupa, and we didn't know what it was, and she said it's called a fat upper
Pussy area.
Pussy area. Wow.
Yeah.
I call it something else.
We don't believe over here. It's-
What do you call it?
I call it vajumic.
Oh,
I call it vajumic.
The
Because
vajumic.
vagina and stomach
Oh, my
together.
God. I'm
So I
going
call
to
it
the
vajumic.
freaking
Yeah, I
gym.
call it
Well,
vajumic.
I thought, was that the first time like the world heard the word fupa or something?
I think it just
It-
took
that
off.
shit
Yeah,
took
like
off.
everywhere.
It wasn't the first time that it had been a phrase that was coined, but now the world
Now the
knows
world
about
knows,
it.
'cause
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, when
Yes.
Draya fucked up, or even Megan, or even you should have dropped the "I ain't no fupa bitch." Shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, business venture.
Oh my
Okay,
God, y'all would have
we
just
gonna
made
do it.
so much money. And then
We
with
can still
an
do
arrow.
it. Let's do it.
No, fuck no. I got my own shirts coming out. Love and hip hop. Bitch, what?
Is it bitch what?
No, I don't know what it's going to be yet. Okay, so now that Drea's gone, okay, so Shawnee O'Neal is more active in Basketball Wives LA, in part because I'm sure Evelyn Lozada found Jesus in Oprah Winfrey, and she over there on with her daughter. Is Shawnee messy? Like, is she? I know she's a good producer because she's produced a good show. Is she messy with the girls?
Shawnee doesn't get involved with the producing aspect of
On the
Basketball
air.
Wives LA.
Oh, really?
On the air.
And she's not messy. No.
Okay.
Shawnee is.
She seems really nice.
Yeah, she's
Off air, she's not?
no.
Or she just like to see it?
Yeah, off the air, you guys really. Shawnee
Really?
is. Yeah, she's good people.
I mean,
she's
last
not
season
that-
she got into it with Brandy. She's an executive producer, one of the creators of Basketball Wives, and now she's a cast member. So it's almost like if we're arguing with our boss, it's hard. But Brandy's kind of towed the line with her, and Brandy's really gone after her. She's gone after Brandy. Do you think it's fair for her to get that involved with the cast?
Well, she is a cast member, so she's got just as much right to be on there. So she kind of, when she's on there on the show, she's just another cast member, period. You don't even realize that, you know what I mean? She's one of the executive producers. And with reality TV, to be clear, VH1 is who hires us. And Shed Media, you go through them and it's VH1.
Right.
So it's kind of like.
So when you're talking to her, you don't have to be afraid of your
Oh,
job.
I wouldn't be afraid anyway with anybody.
So you're not afraid of Shawnee?
I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm not afraid of my husband, you, nobody.
But you don't need to be afraid of me. I'm a friend.
I love you, Jason, but no, I'm not. No.
We need to get Jackie some of this cognac. so we
And
can
Shawnee's
really-
a sweetheart. I want you guys you should have her in.
Oh, we'd love to.
We'd love to have her
yeah,
in.
Shawnee.
Yeah.
Invite extended. Shawnee,
Okay.
please come up on the show.
Especially if she airs the episode where I ended up on her set and got in a fight. If she airs that, yeah, she's coming on the show. Absolutely.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a Basketball Wives versus Love and Hip Hop conversation.
Yeah, that would I want to be a spectator for that. So listen, so you're basically the original pioneer of a woman who's very involved in her husband's career. You don't just sit back. You have fought fans.
You have fought
Fans
I'm gonna
fought
tell you,
me.
I
Jackie
knew
has them
Christie.
hands.
I knew Jackie Christie before I knew Doug Christie.
Yeah.
Because I lived in Stockton.
Yeah.
We were in Sacramento.
So I'm really interested to find out your perspective on, say, Ayesha Curry. Because she's married to Stephen Curry, and she's been accused of being kind of possessive. There's that video.
Well, she's active in her husband's basketball life, and as a fan, and as a wife, and as a supporter.
Yeah, but-
in an era where there's now social media.
Social
You
media.
were
Yeah.
at the beginning. There was no social media.
So what I was leading to is she's received a lot of criticism for how vocal she is on social media in regards to basketball, especially with the finals that just happened, saying that the game was rigged, et cetera. I just kind of wanted to know what your perspective was on Ayesha Curry, the woman, the pressures that she must, face, because you've lived it. You have lived it for many, many years. So, what were your thoughts when all of that was kind of unfolding?
I was caught on I was kind of in the middle because I understand where she was coming from, being angry because you want your husband to win. Everybody, we're out there, we're their biggest cheerleaders. So of course it's like, oh, no. But at the same time, I also understand how it could be taken wrong, especially when you involve the NBA.
Yeah.
That is, the entity that that is, everyone is working for, all the players, everybody. So I kind of just was happy when she made the apology. I knew that was the step she needed to make right away. Yeah. And then just be quiet about that scenario. She's still actively on social media. I wasn't familiar with her page or anything until that happened.
Okay.
And then I seen like 700 retweets and all this, and I'm like, oh wow. So then when I went on there and looked, I follow her on there now, and
She deleted that tweet though, so that means Steph came home and said, "Hey."
but she seems like she really loves him, and I think she travels with him too. And I used to catch hell for traveling with Doug, so I'm glad all these other women now.
Trendsetter.
So do you think, having been around the NBA for as long as you have been, do you think the NBA is racist or rigged?
No, not at all. They have the NBA as a whole and as a family has always supported us. I mean, period, meaning in anything. Like even when I traveled with them, they didn't stop me. They allowed me to go with my husband and all that stuff. So they didn't get in the middle of it. They didn't make statements when the media tried to go against me. Even when I spoke out a little bit, they still stood behind, what we are and what we believe in. So
I was I've been on set of Basketball Wives a lot this season now that I think about it. Floyd I brought Floyd to one of the parties that Angel had with Little Kim and Trina.
Oh, that's right. I had left already.
Well, you left early, and you left early. There was a lot of activity in your area, and then people were running out the building. What happened?
Oh, wait, I don't even know what you mean. Wait.
Sunday Carter.
Huh? What? Oh. Well, you know what? Like I said, this season of Basketball Wives is going to be amazing. You guys have got to tune in.
So did Sunday come over there and jump on you, or did you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Shout out to Sunday. She's from Philly too.
Well, okay. I will say that there were a lot of women in beautiful dresses. Some of those dresses were laying on the ground. And people were running out in the parking lot.
Oh, I'm definitely tuning in this season.
There was a lot of drama. Now that I think about it, There was a scene. I know another scene where where everybody was dressed really nice inside of a store, and then I pull up, and Malaysia's pulling up with tying her hair up, jumping out of Jeep in sweats. You know how black girls.
Wow.
In the hood.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So you,
I have
are,
no.
Jackie has no comment.
I was asleep.
That's hilarious. Yeah.
Okay, so you're not going to tell us a lot about all the fights that are coming up. So who is your BFF this season?
BFF, Doug Christie.
That's it?
Okay.
20 years.
So you standing alone. Would you stand with one of the girls if they got a basketball player?
No, actually, my friends is Shawnee and Tammy. They've always been cool with me. They always been transparent with me. So, yeah.
And those are both veterans in the
some mutual respect
in life.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Tammy the other night standing outside of a club randomly, and she wants to come and do the radio show. She's funny.
I love her.
I love
Oh my
Tammy.
God, you bring Tammy
series?
in here, y'all.
You see her bonnet series? I'm dying.
Oh yeah,
no, that's
hilarious.
She's funny.
Yeah, Tammy's hysterical.
Okay, so we have to invite Tammy to the show.
And hella real.
Yeah.
I told Melyssa yesterday that we wanted to interview her, and she told me to talk to her manager.
Did Malaysia did? I was with her earlier today.
Yeah, so I was like, talk to her.
Malaysia's so funny. They all are. One day you should get everybody in here together. You could get some guards and
honestly,
security.
I will say this year, Basketball Wives, having had my own experience on your show, I actually distanced myself from a lot of the Basketball Wives.
Really?
Yeah, I did because, I'm on Love and Hip Hop. We have our own fucking drama. Yeah. I don't need drama with Basketball Wives. I don't play basketball. I don't fucking watch basketball. I don't even like basketball.
Stop it, Jason.
No. So, I mean, for me to have drama with Basketball Wives,
And they was giving you drama?
I got enough with people who used to rap, sing, and other shit on my own show. So, not people that used to be married to Basketball Wives. So, yeah, I kind of stepped back. I unfollowed everybody on social media. I just literally unplugged because I feel like, for me, it's hard for me to disconnect reality from reality TV. Where I'm from, you fight with somebody, you end up got to kill somebody.
It's real.
So I just stay in my house and stay on a plane. Money team.
Yeah.
Jackie, a lot of people, when it comes to reality TV, they're, the main question, one of the biggest questions is like, how real is the reality TV that we're watching? I mean, like, one question I have for you is, how are you guys discouraged from talking off camera during the taping cycle? Just so you guys don't do any kind of communication.
See, Love and Hip Hop, we actually signed documents that say we can't talk to each other.
Yeah. I know. That's why I'm asking her if it's the same kind of thing.
Do we?
Well, yeah, of course.
No.
No, Jason, you do. Now what? Let's go ahead and disclose that.
I will say that after being blindsided a lot, if I know I'm going to film and don't know who I'm going to film with, I may call around to see what you're doing for the day. You want to have lunch? I can. I'm working. Okay, boom, I'm filming with you.
Yeah.
Jason, stop it. Okay. She's going to get us fired. No, actually, with our show, it's more or less just, it is what it is.
Yeah.
They just let it kind of
unfold. It's just life unfolding.
Because these women, this is 5 years now. So there is some real beef, and then there's some that's nobody said nothing about, and they really don't like the other person, that kind of thing. But with me, I just try to get along with everybody until they don't want to.
Until they
don't want to. I call Jason.
Do you ever get, thank you for letting us come to your house too, by the way. I just remember you let us come. Do you ever get, what was I going to ask? Oh, do you ever get anxious shooting with these girls?
I used to quite a bit because you just don't know. And I'm like, look now, I can't go to jail because my husband's not in town. So who gonna get me? I ain't got no family here.
Because you got busted in the lip last season.
Oh, that was by accident, definitely. And no
Yeah,
one wouldn't tell me who did it.
Yeah,
so.
but you went postal.
Oh, yeah.
The funniest part of it was she got busted in the lip and then put a Band-Aid in her mouth.
Shoot, it was bleeding, and I'm like, But I found out Angel did it. She was the one that did it. Little Angel, yeah.
But when you put a Band-Aid in your mouth, though, like you do realize the saliva's not gonna allow it to stay.
She was just making a point.
Shoot.
That shit was funny.
She was just making a point. No, I can agree with the anxiety that the taping sometimes causes. I mean, like I used to go to work with literally like knots in my stomach just because there was one particular cast member that literally I was made physically ill
Was it
being
the one
around
that
her.
was it the girl that looked like Wesley Snipes?
I'm a lady.
Because she definitely looked
I
like
know
she
what
was
you're saying.
in Roots.
Wait a minute.
It was the one that assaulted me. Yeah,
assaulted
I told producers, I was just like, I literally had to say to them, I was just like, I do not feel comfortable shooting scenes with her because I think that she's going to do something to me. And exactly what happened was what I predicted. And yeah, it was ugly.
Because she was dark skinned. You saying that, right?
I'm not saying you said. Don't you start that light skin, dark skin thing.
No, the guy that hit you was not attractive. In fact, I think there should be a vagina check on that bitch.
I gotta Google this.
Shout out to him. What's his
I-
name? I forgot his name.
I don't remember either.
I gotta
It's
Google this.
Googleable.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
What was her name? Harambe?
Yo,
I ain't in it.
Anyway, so
I got to see this clip, yo. I got to.
Harambe with barrettes and Vaseline. I will say, the last thing I will say is, if there is anybody out there, anybody with a child that you want to throw in a pit, find that bitch from Blood, Sweat, and Heels and throw it next to her ass. Okay, so you've been one, a lot of women, Bad Girls Club, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, reality shows in general. Women and black women in particular get a lot of flack for just being ratchet and turned up. You've actually turned it into an empire where you've done a lot of things, like your cognac here, which I've actually tasted and is actually really good.
Thank you.
I would say if it was nasty, like effing vodka or something, I would be like, fuck that.
Oh, really? I wanted to try it.
Fuck no.
You don't like effing? No?
Stop effing around.
I never tried that yet. And I'm a vodka guy.
I'm a vodka girl. I haven't tried it. No.
I'll try.
So tell us, how did you come about developing a liquor brand?
I used to love Hennessy. I still do. I drunk Hennessy for a long time, and I just always thought it was a little strong. I'd always, shiver. So I said, I want to develop a cognac one day. So it came about. I was in the process of it. We started filming. They were like, can we cover the process? I said, sure. So they covered it, and then we ended up in France.
Cognac France.
Doing it,
Yeah.
So
Damn.
that's what
Just
we
like
did.
that.
The rest is
And so
history.
once you get distribution, then you get a lot of money.
Well, yeah, I did a deal with the company called Triple Crown. They already have a line of different cognacs, so they were able to help me develop my own signature one. And now I'm the face of it, so I have 2 deals with them. My deal,
Great.
and that one.
Congratulations.
If I go back season 4 for Love and Hip Hop, I'm going to be wild off of my own drink. I need to figure that out. So I'm going to be calling you about that.
Oh, for sure.
So you've had films too. I went to one of your film viewings.
Yeah.
What was the name of that film?
Lucky Girl.
Lucky Girl with LaToya Luckett.
Yeah.
So what other projects have you been working on in that space?
I did another movie called 36 Hour Layover. I was a producer on that, had a small role in that one. And I just did a movie. I've done 3 movies. I can't even remember the names. But anyway, I just did those.
Ballin'.
And I'm producing shows as well. So I have 3 shows right now that's currently has deals. They're in the process of hopefully going to production soon.
Wow.
But you know how that is.
So you're just staying busy.
Yeah, stay busy.
So
and
it's
I'm
just-
writing my 6th book.
And you're, wait, what?
6?
Yeah, my 6th. I have
She
5
wrote
books.
she wrote a book on sex, and I was just like, how you gonna write a book on sex when you ain't giving head?
You
That's
know
what
what?
people
Wait,
say, but-
hold on. I got you
That's
on that
right.
because I used to write a sex and relationship column and I had to talk about stuff that I'd never done before, like anal sex, threesomes, all kinds of stuff.
You never did a threesome?
No,
She let a girl
not
watch
really.
one.
I let a
Let a
girl
girl
watch one
for real?
time. Yeah. She played with her vibrator. It was dark and just, keep it moving. Get the fuck out, girl.
Okay.
Anyway, so, but like, yeah, no, I can understand how you just kind of speculate or ask people, So I basically I'm with her on that.
And there's
you
like,
can
a
write
bunch
you,
of celebrities. In
yeah,
there,
you
too,
can
that
write a
contribute.
book on sex and not having had done every single thing. You know, not
You
have like
hey,
a.
fellas, get with these young girls. These older women is not into oral.
Yeah, but listen.
I didn't say.
Look,
Listen, hold on, wait one second.
Mature women. I'm sorry, not older.
Listen,
mature
but
women.
Webster's dictionary, if he didn't know the definition of words, how the fuck you gonna sell me a dictionary?
No, it's no. See, my book is called Sexual Relations, a His and Hers Guide to Finding Greater Intimacy, because I feel like the intimacy part is that mental thing I was talking about, and that communication and that ability to just talk. Not
I wish
just
my
fuck all the
community could
time.
find mental intimacy.
You can.
We just can't.
Yes, you can.
Our shit is fucked up. Anyway, so what do you think about this whole Black Lives Matter stuff that's happening? All these people getting shot, black people by white people, white police officers getting murdered. What do you think about that?
Well, for one, I stand with Black Lives Matters. Black Lives Matter. I feel like it's horrible, and like I'll watch it and I'll get entranced by it and watch it for 6-7 hours straight, and you feel helpless. You feel like you can't do anything. So what I do is I donate. Definitely, I find ways to reach out to the families that's been affected and see what kind of charities or what kind of foundations, or if they need help with funeral arrangements, anything, and I help in that way.
dope.
That's
And
great.
so
You,
just,
you are really good about reaching
Yeah.
out to people and making, because even with me, when I have problems, you reach out and check on me.
Thank you, Jason. So yeah, I think it's wonderful, and I'm so glad so many voices are now stepping in. Michael Jordan, everybody that usually is quiet about this stuff is now speaking out, and it ain't just in our community. White people also are saying enough is a damn enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Jackie, did you reach back when he had the salmonella in the blood? Did
She didn't know about
She didn't know about
that.
that one?
If I would have known about
I'll tell you about that
what?
story later. Yeah, I thought
Yes.
I thought I caught HIV. It was. First of all, I don't even know how fast HIV catches in. Lord knows I don't ever want to know. But like I've said on other shows, like if a motherfucker say hi to me, that's HI, this over. Like say hey, holla, what's up? Like, but hi, you're giving me, that's a sign from God. So,
Hi, him.
yeah, I don't want to catch it. Listen, there are people out there that say, oh, that's disrespectful how you talk about people struggling with AIDS. Listen,
No.
I didn't say hi. I care about those in the struggle, and I'm going to do the AIDS walk and all that. And I support that, but I'm scared of that shit and I'll stay away from that shit. And yeah, if I date you and you cough, motherfucker, you ain't coming around again.
That's hysterical.
You go in the bathroom and cough, you put your face in the pillow and cough. Yeah, but anyway, so back to you. Okay, so now you're not giving head anymore. That's done.
No, not right now. Maybe at Christmas or something.
Christmas. All right.
So Love and Hip Hop, Mimi, a friend of mine, Mimi, she did a sex tape where she was holding onto the shower rod. Did you see that?
I seen that.
Would you and Deck ever do something like that?
We've done that.
Okay.
Really?
all right,
Yeah,
all
of
right.
course.
So
We've
the
been married
sex is off
20
the
years.
hook. Okay.
And
all
you,
right,
so
all right.
when you're married for 20 years and you film a sex tape, who holds onto it? You or him?
They live together. So
Well, we have them in
it-
our safe.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
kids won't get to
Yeah.
it. So
Would you ever put it out?
No.
Ever?
I feel like I wonder what a sex tape with you would be like.
I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear about that. I don't-
Spank's first day, let him.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about
Listen,
that.
So back,
okay.
so back.
Oh, Jason
Wait. So no, I'm not shy of anything. So we could talk about that, or we could talk about the puppy bumps again. Anyway, shout out to Valtrex. Valtrex, we need a
My
endorsement.
husband gonna kill me. You guys got me
Stop
saying
going
way
up.
too much.
Stop
He gonna be
going
mad
up.
as hell.
Really? Why? What have we talked about?
The
Doug-
tape, the everything.
That's okay. Listen, Doug, we support you. If
We don't
anything,
have
I'm
a tape.
trying to
I was
get
just
you.
lying.
I'm trying to get you some head from her though.
And in all honesty, Jackie, this interview has been tame in comparison.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, God.
Oh, what?
Oh gosh,
What
yeah.
Laura came in here and said that Gilbert was
Oh,
like
yeah.
O.J. Simpson,
Like,
and she still ain't dead. So I don't know if she was telling the truth.
I cannot with you.
I mean, when she said he was O.J. Simpson, I almost fell out my chair. I felt I was on Rockingham.
I was
Brentwood? Shouts out to Brentwood.
can't.
Jackie, I was literally like sitting here, like, you don't say.
Wait,
didn't, Melyssa.
who was it that was rumored to sleep with Shaq? Was it Laura or Laura? Right?
Laura, yeah.
The
And
one
she
with
was like, oh
Gilbert.
no, that's my brother.
The one with
Why you
Gilbert.
look down at
He's
the
like,
ground when I asked? So did you ever hear that rumor that Laura slept with Shaq?
You know, I have never heard. I have never ever.
Well, let's go back to the Kings days. Who was on the Kings back then? Did you hear about Chris? What? No.
So do you get a? I don't know what the fuck. Listen, I have a really crazy mind. It just makes me ask a lot of crazy questions. Okay, so what do you want people to know about you that people don't know? Because people see you on the show, and one more funny thing that happened here last season when your diamond fell out your ring.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck happened?
my diamond literally fell out my ring because it was loose already, and I had already been saying it was loose, and it was already shaking like in scenes. So when I hit the table, it popped
It
out.
was like perfect timing.
Oh,
though.
it was fucking hilarious. I was like, no, I'm never going to be able to live this down. So, of course, I had to bring papers and appraisals. I brought the guy
brought all
with
that.
me to scene. Now, you go in here and tell this, but yeah. She
That's
was
a
like,
hell
you
of
don't
a
have to
diamond,
prove
though.
it.
That's a big diamond. So I know you saw it.
So what do you want people to know about you that they don't know? Because people see you on the show and they may think she's fucking crazy. Everybody, when I post you, they always say she's crazy, she's crazy, she's crazy. And I know you personally. I mean, I know right now you're a little too angelic for me, but
Really?
yes.
I'm turned. Like, no. You should have let me open this. No.
We wanted to.
We've been banned from drinking in the studio
No.
Yeah.
for now. But we'll,
I think that I'm just me. Either you're going to like me or you're not. Usually I'm a little too much for people because I'm real and people like to dance around things and I just say it. That's one thing. And no, I have good sense.
Okay.
Keep watching. You'll see.
okay, so Malaysia just won a lot of money. Did you hear about that? Now I know you heard about that.
Her divorce.
From
Her divorce.
Gennaro, she won a big settlement. It's like
Oh.
in the millions, I think.
Really?
Yeah. No?
I didn't even know
Jackie.
that. I'm serious, you guys.
you-
What did she win? They had a fight?
No, but she left them.
Divorce proceedings.
Oh, divorce
yeah,
proceedings.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. See, I wasn't. I'm
So
sorry. I
basically,
wasn't.
what
Divorce,
you're-
child custody,
So basically, what
401k.
Jackie's saying is she don't give a fuck about the other bitches.
No, I didn't see it.
Unless they're in a
You
scene
gonna
with
get Malaysia
her,
gonna
unless
cut you
they're in a
out.
scene with her, she's Ray Charles to the bullshit.
Listen, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it.
swear,
Say
you
that.
guys. I did not know. What? I need a loan. Let me call Malaysia.
She told me last night she ain't spending no money.
She did. Oh,
Yeah, but that's smart for her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to wrap up now. Thank you so much for being a really safe guest.
I'm not.
Yes. Next time I'm going to have bananas, dildos, and all kinds of other lickable shit.
Some candles.
We gotta get her after the season. After the season.
And you
I
know
think she
what?
can
Next
turn
time,
up.
and next time we will have some sippy cups in here, so
You
that
will?
we
Okay,
so that we
good.
can taste the cognac.
Do we actually get to keep this?
Yes, for you.
Oh,
Okay.
yay!
Cool.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming by, Jackie. We
Thank
really
you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
Thank you
very
for
much
having me.
indeed.
You guys are amazing.
Thank
And
you.
thank you guys for listening to Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored.
Yeah.